Hey guys, Andrew Richardson, Andrew Coyne from MMA Mania here at Capital Strength and Performance in downtown Sacramento for another fighter on fighter technique highlight. So this time we're going to talk about Cain Velasquez, former heavyweight champion of the world and one of the best ground strikers to ever compete in the UFC. And that's what we're going to talk about, is his ability to stay heavy from top position, do a ton of damage, and wear guys out while transitioning from position to position. So we're just going to kind of go through an example of some of the sequences that Cain finds himself in pretty often and does a ton of damage from. So a lot of times after takedown, Cain likes to stand above his opponent in guard. So you're on your back and kind of like a full open guard. So Cain does not stay here. He's not going to overhook him and get tight. Immediately he breaks and stands. This is where Cain wants to be. Now there is some disadvantage to this. Obviously the advantage is I can hammer Bulldog with heavy punches. The disadvantage is that if someone knows what they're doing, Bulldog can get his feet in the hips, create some space, and get up. But the thing is, it's heavyweight we're talking about. Cain is 240 pounds. It's a lot easier for Bulldog to get me at 140 off him than someone 100 pounds bigger than me. It's just how gravity works and how it really factors in is that at heavyweight, this is a lot more difficult to escape from because Cain is so big. Now a lot of times to try to get away, guys are going to give up their back, roll away, and try to stand. That's when Cain's going to go to this next position. This is classic American Kickboxing Academy, classic Khabib, classic Cain. Get this right hand inside the thigh pry. Now we've talked about before going to the 2-on-1. Again, that's Khabib's bread and butter. But Cain, again, being 100 pounds almost bigger, can just stay here. It's going to be real hard if Bulldog just stands up out of this against a heavyweight. He's going to use a lot of strength, a lot of energy, and Cain's just going to transition back to the takedown. While he's here, Cain's hammering away. He can go under the armpit, around there, back to that thigh pry. After, a dozen punches land, Bulldog's going to go, all right, this position sucks too. I want my guard back. When he tries to turn into me, Cain normally hops by into side control. Doesn't get any better. Now from this side control, Cain has a couple options. He's moved to the crucifix before. Obviously, really terrible position. Something Cain likes to do actually, aside from knee on the belly, which is here, again, something Cain's done, he'll put his one knee in the back and the other one out from here. And from this position, I can posture up and drop bombs. And again, we're talking about heavyweight, the guard dexterity is not so much of a factor that if Bulldog's guard tries to come back into play, I hit him, I throw it by, I'm right back where I want to be. Cain's fine with that. And then one last pretty rude example, Cain framed the face, dropped the knee over, hammer fist. It's all pretty violent stuff, and it wears opponents down and makes it so that Cain is in complete control.